for attending this session.
Okay, all you.
Let me just quickly share my screen. Hmm. So trying to share just give me a minute. Okay. Are you able to see my screen now?
Yes, yeah, we can see it. Looks great.
Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you very much, everyone, for attending this session. My name is Ali Voezi. I am Assistant Professor and Program Coordinator for the Logistics and Supply Chain Management programs at Trent University, Durham. And today I'm going to provide some information about about supply chain, what supply chain is, and what we offer at Trent University Durham, our undergraduate program, and also we have postgraduate certificate programs that we offer at Trent University Durham. First of all, when you think about supply chain management and supply chains, what comes to mind? I asked AI, and these were some of the photos that AI generated. I used Microsoft AI Image Creator. And AI is actually very relevant and increasingly important in supply chain management. So if you are passionate about the use of AI in business and in managing complex business networks around the world, this might be the field for you. So you can see in these AI generated photos networks, uh, facilities working with each other, business partnerships, global connections. You see problem solving. You see modeling. You see international trade. You see networks that are connected and products move through these networks and they might be stored in these networks and ultimately they are used to satisfy customer demands. If you would like a more formal definition for supply chain management, here it is. When we say supply chain management, which is SCM for short, is integrated management of all activities and flows in a system. And the main objective is to create value and ensure that product or service is available at the right place and at the right time. So integration is a key term here. The traditional way of managing these systems is not working anymore. It's not suitable in today's complex global system. So we need more advanced system thinking. We need more advanced methods and problem-solving approaches that are suitable for the integrated world that we are living right now. And logistics is a subset of SCM, and it mainly focuses on the movement, handling, and storage of products between origin and destination points, or supply and demand points. When you think about supply chains, it might be actually more accurate to think of them as networks. And you can see in this diagram how they work. For example, one manufacturer could work with several suppliers or with several distributors or retailers, right? So we have networks rather than chains. And in such a network, there is flow of product, there is flow of information, and there is flow of cash. And uh, when we consider supply chain management, we consider it all the way, end to end. That's we call it. All the way from raw materials to the final users or final customers. And if you think about it, you see that this is a complicated task, right? But with the knowledge and with the skills that a good supply chain training and education would provide, you will be able to lead and you will be able to analyze and manage these systems effectively and efficiently. So the knowledge and the skills that a good supply chain training or education would provide include strategic leadership, communication, effective communication, because when you think about complex networks of businesses and partners around the world, communication is key. Sustainability, if you're passionate about sustainability, this might be a right program for you. Collaboration, which is extremely important in today's supply chains. Critical thinking and systems thinking. So when you enroll in our programs, we push you to think critically about different types of problems that managers face and how to analyze them, how to generate insights out of your analysis, and how to present it to the top level management team. Data analysis skills are included. Risk reduction, you may have heard of risk management, risk reduction, which is increasingly important in today's world. We are going to cover this in our programs, and a good supply chain training would include that. IT applications and problem solving. And supply chain jobs and careers are found in almost every sector. For example, you can find these jobs in healthcare industry, in manufacturing, in hospitality, in retail, in public sector. In almost every sector, you find opportunities in logistics and supply chain. And some sample job titles are listed on this slide. For example, supply chain manager, logistics consultant, transportation manager, supply chain business analyst, production planner, procurement specialist, and lots of other titles. And sometimes even the title for the job or posting, which you may be able to find on LinkedIn or Indeed, these job posting platforms, sometimes the title might be generic, like business analyst. But when you go to the description, you see that it is actually a supply chain job. So there are lots and lots of opportunities in the field, and I've definitely seen an increase in the number of job postings in the past few years. In terms of salaries, in Canada, this is published by Association for Supply Chain Management, which is a primary source, globally recognized institution for the field. And at the median, you see that the base salary, it is around 81,000 Canadian dollars, which is pretty good compared to other fields. And supply chain salaries, also, if you work in other countries, other areas, for example, this is about the USA, but once you learn the skills and knowledge in supply chain, you may be able to apply it anywhere in the world, and of course the context might change, but anywhere in the world can benefit from your skills and knowledge. And also, you can see in this article from 2024 that supply chain salaries and job satisfaction are on the rise. So a little bit about our undergraduate program. We have a Bachelor of Arts degree program in logistics and supply chain management. And we have experiential learning components, for example, a placement or internship that you can do last year. And this is like a mandatory part of the program. So you will do those experiential learning opportunities. And in our courses, we have lots and lots of experiential learning opportunities, analyzing cases, simulation, and so on. And also, you can work toward certifications such as those provided by Association for Supply Chain Management or a national institution in Canada, which is called the National Institute of Supply Chain Leaders. These are some examples of the courses in the first year. The way we offer supply chain training and education is in a multidisciplinary way, which is the way it should be. Students learn accounting, the computer science knowledge required, the information system, economic knowledge such as macroeconomics and microeconomics, some mathematics, operations management, which is a core course that we provide and offer, and other elective courses. So the way that we approach this program, which is the right way to do it, is we combine disciplines, and each of those disciplines contribute to maximization of knowledge and skills in supply chain management, which would make you more prepared for the job market once you graduate. In addition to our undergraduate programs, we have postgraduate certificate programs, which are shorter, so 1 year or 2 year versions for these kinds of programs. For example, for 1 year postgraduate certificate program, you will take these courses in your first term, so 5 courses in the first term, again, combination of different topics, mostly our core supply chain courses, such as international logistics and trade, supply chain management, and enterprise resource planning using SAP. And in the second term, you will take some additional courses, 5 additional courses. Again, most of them are our core offerings in our logistics and supply chain management department. So this is very condensed version. If you are interested in a condensed version of logistics and supply chain, this might be a right program for you. For those people who may want to change their careers, you have an undergraduate degree and you want to find a career in supply chain, I think this is a great program for you. And we also have 2-year PGC, and in the first year, you will take these courses. So this is a more focused program, so you will learn more. You will accumulate more knowledge in supply chain management, which makes you even more prepared for the job market. And these are the courses in the second year. Okay. And also, we have a combination of logistics and supply chain plus e-commerce, which is a very interesting and exciting combination. And you will get knowledge and skills in supply chain as well as e-commerce. And in this program, you will take courses in the 1-year logistics and supply chain, which I just showed you, plus these additional 8 courses, which are mainly from the marketing and computer science side of things. Okay, so this is also a very exciting program. In addition to these, I didn't include a slide for that, but in addition to these, we also have business specialization in supply chain. So if you enroll in the Bachelor of Business Administration program, you will have the option to specialize in supply chain by taking a few courses from us. So you will have a business administration degree with a specialization in logistics and supply chain. So a little bit more about some of the courses we offer. For example, the courses that I'm teaching, one of them is procurement principles. This is relevant to almost every organization. They want to procure and buy things, right? Buy products, buy services. You may need to evaluate suppliers, potential suppliers, how to select suppliers, once you select suppliers, how to develop a contract, negotiate terms, how to monitor and monitor the performance of suppliers and so on, and manage the relationships with your partners, especially your suppliers. So lots of interesting things that we discuss in this course. Transportation and logistics management. We talk about transportation, how to analyze transportation problems, how to choose between different modes of transportation, whether it's best to, let's say, send your products through rail or road or ocean or a combination of these. These are all included in this course, how to analyze logistics systems in general. And also I'm teaching supply chain analytics, interface of supply chain and AI and analytics, which is very interesting course for those who are passionate about analytics and AI. I'm sure you will enjoy this course. And this is about, of course, quantitatively analyzing supply chains to support our decision making, right? So we are going to talk about different aspects of analytics, different phases of analytics, lots and lots of cases and illustrations in Microsoft Excel. And international logistics and trade, which is focused on the international environment of trade and logistics, how to manage ownerships of products, insurance, exchange rates, working with partners outside of your own country, managing the different processes, transporting special products such as hazardous materials or refrigerated goods and so on. So lots and lots of interesting discussions here as well. So some sample content, for example, in the supply chain analytics course, we talk about, let's say, we have some transportation problem to solve. We have some factories and we have some warehouses. The factories are the origin points and the warehouses are distribution or let's say destination points, right? How to analyze these kind of problems. And we talk about a specific case, with supply and demand and the requirement of the problem, and we analyze it as a case. We model it and solve it in Microsoft Excel to be able to find the minimum cost shipping plan, which is actually, very common and very relevant problem to supply chain management. Okay, we want to ship some products from here, point A to point B. What would be the best way to ship them in order to minimize our cost or maximize our profit, right? So we are going to analyze these kinds of problems and we are going to see this. So this is also very interesting application. And also in terms of some other components, in some courses, depending on the course, you have group project, you might have a research project, you might have a online assignments, you might have take-home assignments. And in terms of grading, this is just one sample grading scheme on the top left part of the slide. For example, there could be online assignment, take-home assignment, group project, and final exam. In some other courses, you might have a midterm exam, and there might be a different distribution of grades. And to summarize, especially the Trent University Durham GTA, which is a great environment, lots of companies and lots of opportunities in our region, very fast-growing region, where we offer the logistics and supply chain management programs to meet the market demands. We have a comprehensive multidisciplinary approach to this program, which you may find very useful in terms of the skills and knowledge that you acquire and getting ready for the job market. And we have lots of hands-on learning opportunities, including placement or internship for those who take to enroll in our 4-year degree program. But in our PGC program, postgraduate certificates, we also have lots of opportunities, but It's mainly focused on coursework and for you to gain knowledge and skills required for supply chain career. And also, we prepare graduates to successfully navigate the complexities of today's business environment. As I mentioned before, the traditional way of managing these complex systems is not working anymore. So we need to actually more systematically, more analytically be able to manage these kinds of complex systems. Okay, thank you very much for your attention. And of course, let me know if you have any questions.